Austin with He-manTreeService. Today, we get to go plant some trees. We're planting a blazing autumn blaze maple, and then a Northwood maple today. We're headed to the hardware store. Sorry. We need to get some more supplies for the tree planting. Let's see, we got our straps already, and then we got our stakes and everything. Yeah, today we are going to be doing planting, so stay tuned, guys. I'm going to be doing a tutorial, guys, how to do a plant. So if you're a homeowner or just bought a house or have a house already, I'm going to teach you guys how to do the proper ways of planting a tree. Cool. Well, stay tuned, guys, and thanks for watching, and thanks for joining me in my office. This is a beautiful day, and yeah, let's go get some work done, and let's go plant some trees, guys. We got the GoPro going over there doing the time lapse. We're gonna do the mixing of this peat moss just so we can, and then we're gonna mix up the soil conditioner. Planting a tree today, guys. Do you need a tree planted? We're here to help you. So I'm trying to start something here in Wyoming. There's not many trees, and I'm trying to start a thing called Growing Roots or Growing Wyoming. So if you guys need a tree or need help with planting trees or the tree health, we are definitely the ones you need to go to. So they said half the bag for the peat moss. Mix it with the whole bag of soil pep. Okay, so half bag of peat moss. We're doing 2 trees, so we got a big 50-pound bag. So 25 pounds of peat moss mixed with your soil pep, so that way you can get that nutrients that you need. And then we are going to use Happy Frog. Happy Frog has a lot of nutrients in it. It's got tons of nitrogen and tons of nutrients for your maple trees. It's going to be different for each tree. That mixed together. Okay, so we're going to use about a quarter of the bag of this stuff. This is going to help us with keeping the soil moist, because your tree is actually getting the nutrients 6 to 8 inches into the soil. So this is your prime stuff to help your tree thrive. So we are using Happy Frogs because Happy Frog is pretty guaranteed for good to help trees live and thrive. Even your yards too, so this is going to help your yards. If you have trouble with getting grass to grow, it's good to use this stuff. This stuff has tons and tons of nutrients. After we plant, never fertilize the day of planting, just because you could shock the tree. And we are not here to try to kill the tree. We're here to take care of the trees. So, although there is some things that we have to remove, sometimes the removal is an as needed situation that has to be done as an emergency, or the tree's already dead, stuff like that. Then we'll come in and remove the tree. But your tree health is very important, to make sure that when you plant the tree, that your root collar is at least 1 to 2 inches above the ground. The tutorial when we get there. And then you just want to mix this together, everything. Make sure you're getting all this. Okay, it's about as much as we're going to be needing. Okay, now I want to do a good mix. Get that all in there. This is really, really going to help your tree grow, thrive. Okay, now that we got this mixed up, let's get our tree planted. Okay, we're gonna add a little bit more peat moss. And then we're almost to the point where we want to transfer dirt from our bucket that we mixed.
Hey, you bought dirt. You bought dirt.
Huh?
You bought dirt.
Yeah, soil conditioner.
Oh, well, that ain't dirt. That's more like nutrients for a tree.
I got soil pep. Maple trees.
This dirt.
Let's see how this goes. Alright, so it's always good to have like a wheelbarrow or something to carry your dirt. And luckily we did a stump grind here just the other day, so we got some mulch that we don't have to go get some more of. Okay, so with the flat tire, it's kind of hard to steer this thing.
Oh, man.
Okay, here we go.
You don't want to put any more of this in? Look at this side of the hole. I only say this side because we overextended this hole quite a bit. You're not going to pick that up. Got all the grass right there.
I know. Getting it closer.
Only on this side. Only on this side because the hole's so big over here.
Right, and then we got that extra.
Now you got here all your dirt. I like that a lot better.
Heck yeah. Okay, we're gonna get the dirt dumped, guys. Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Well, this isn't dirt, this is nutrients for the tree.
This stuff. It's lightly spread. It's because this is just a little low. Just a little low still for my likings. I'm gonna add another one of these. Because dirt settles all the time.
Make sure you're doing a light tamper, not a heavy tamper, so that way you're not hurting or disturbing your new tree. Keep in mind that you want to keep, especially if you live in a drought area, you want to water this at night to prevent your leaves from burning. Overwatering in the morning, the sun is actually, especially right here, is going to be sitting right exactly on it. So it's best to water, especially this type and where it's located, in at night only, because you don't want to create your leaves to burn unless you get a regular rain or moisture like that in the daytime. Other than that, we're trying to keep these trees moist because we might be experiencing a drought this year.
We already are in a drought.
Yeah.
Extreme drought. Mills is going on a water restriction next week. So that's not too far from
Burning a tree with a similar leaf, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when you get your soil and everything together, you're going to want to mix it together and do a spritz of water. You don't want to super soak it. This is going to help your tree really start to grow in and start to... Okay, so since you are planting a newer tree, a younger tree, you want to use root and grow. This is going to help your roots spread out into the soil evenly and then start to take in nutrients from the soil into its new home. So this stuff is called root and grow. You want to use, careful, don't drink this, guys. You don't want to drink this. Okay, for a big tree, this is approximately 11.5 feet tall. So you want to use 4 ounces. That's the whole cap. Okay, and then you just put it around the root. Okay guys, once you plant the tree, you're not done. So you still got to put your mulch layer and everything, which we got over there because they stump ground. So now you got to create basically a dam around the tree, like this. Will make it look nicer, but this helps water flow into the tree roots. The tree is going to catch it and it's going to be able to hold water and more moisture. And so this is you're almost there. But once you get your dam created, then you put your mulch, and then you keep watering it and making it a little moist, just so that way it can start getting the root structure it needs.